Primal Fear, a mod I thought I would never do, but natural causes has hacked my cluster. Wait, what's the sound?
Hi there.
Oh hi Nat. Kidnapped me, and then he blew up my base.
You won't be having any need of this anymore.
And now he has only given me 100 days to defeat Primal Fear, in order for me to reclaim my cluster. I awaken with a serious headache. What the hell?
Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh, my head. What the f?
Good luck, buddy.
Ah, god damn it, Nat. Oh, well, at least Nat was nice enough to leave me my kit. After gaining my bearings, I begin looking for something familiar and clearing out this infestation. Murdered. Oh, the f is that? Demonic Parasaur's got 700,000 health. Yeah, nothing I can do about that f***er. So what do we got here? We got primitive pike, black leggings, doo-doo, nuka dodo. Okie dokie. Well, this is going to be harder than I thought. Oh, man. I thought it would be like a little explosion. I recover my stuff. Okay. None of my shit is useful. And I bring out Paul, my trusty Deinonychus, to travel on. And I begin killing alpha dodos, hoping for some loot when I notice something. That's another nuka dodo, ain't it? Run! Nope. Kamikaze dodo. Okay. Still sounds scary as fuck. I carry on in the opposite direction when I see a very scary looking raptor, and I dive into the water hoping to escape it. I travel for a short time when I see an even scarier looking wyvern. Big scary wyvern, what the f? And I don't even question it, and I just run. Oh no. I come to learn later though that this is a player-owned tame, but by the time I do, it's too late as I run into a toxic raptor and it pounces me right off Paul. And I get caught up in a Troodon death ball. And unfortunately on my way back, Paul dies from unknown causes. Paul's dead already? So I'm forced to bring out my trusty Sino, where I run and fly from island to island until I get across the strait. And I bring out Cher and then Tin Can to help me gather enough materials so I can make a boat. I see a Droideka and it's attacking everything, so I have to bring out my most powerful tame, Queen Thresh, so I can take it on. After it goes down, I begin building my raft base. This raft house isn't my best build, but it'll do for the time being. The fuck was that? I travel on and I find a little island right next to the giant skull rock, and I'm thinking that might be perfect to set up on. I swim Thresh across the water to the skull island to check out the resources, hoping I can scoop some crystal. And then I head back to base, where I begin hoovering up everything I can with Tin Can 3000. And I build myself a Primal Fear smithy before heading out to explore a bit. When suddenly I see a scary looking gotcha. There's a nasty looking gotcha thing in there. And it got murdered. Okay, whatever the f is hitting the gotcha, just killed the gotcha. There's a weird raptor in there. There's a weird raptor in there. Scared, I head back to base and I put everything away just in case my new raptor neighbor decides he needs some sugar. I build and place some crop plots and I get the water set up. I then get to work on setting up the foundations for my new home. I tame a Pteranodon, but unfortunately my power went out and I lost the footage. Carrying on though, I craft up some alpha flak armor. And by day 5, as I'm setting up to gather some resources, an Apex Megalodon comes in to say hi, and it really wasn't in much of a chatty mood. And as I was exploring, I find an alpha egg, and from my small, limited understanding of the Primal Fear mod, there is a bit of a tier system to taming. You start by taming regular dinos to use them to make toxic kibble, and then you can use the toxic kibble to make alpha kibble, and then alpha kibble to make apex kibble, and so on and so forth. Back at base, I build a primal forge, and these things smell like crazy compared to the vanilla ones. I finished off the day hunting what I can and taming a mate for my Pteranodon. Ah! sakes. I spent the start of day 6 hunting for loot and trying to find kibble dinos so I can make that toxic kibble. But the Velonosaur I was tranking disappeared? Interesting. Moving on, I crafted up some upgraded armor, and I went out to tame some dillos. I was almost home when a very scary Primal Megalodon boss was patrolling the water between my island and the mainland. And as I was thinking, an explosion almost took me out. After calculating for a moment, I had a big brain move. Thresh can stealth, and I can easily swim home. Oh yeah, the aggro. Oh no, we're gonna lose Thresh. No. After that devastating loss, I took my raft out to the volcanic island so I could find myself a dung beetle. Only to find out later that I could have actually tamed one at home. After looking around on the ground floor, I couldn't find any beetles, so I went home and I grabbed a pteranodon. And after a small amount of looking, I find one on the side of the cliff, halfway up. How to get there? I don't know. Apparently you can't feed them massive poop. Guess their mouths are too small? I don't know. But after collecting some medium-sized poop, I wasn't long taming it up. I found a 140 Zeef on the beach, flopping around, and I have never tamed one, so I figured I would for kicks. And while I was waiting for it to tame up, I started placing my foundations for my real base, when I noticed a Megalodon was munching on my Zeef. Oh well, it's a downgrade, but I'm gonna knock out that shark. I then created a little chaotic. Isn't he so cute? And at the tail end of the day, I found another pteranodon to tame. Okay, no. Moving on to day 10, while I was waiting for her to tame up, I see a little parrot flying around. And I just have to have it. These little guys are just the cutest. And I'll love them for the remainder of this 100 days. My pteranodon tamed up, and I switched them out. And I flew off for home, where I found another high-level pteranodon. It's my lucky day. I fly home for a moment to grab some prime meat, and I seen a lead in my base. So I sent my super awesome shark to go fight it. And while it did that, I set up my tribe, and after my pteranodon tamed up, it's time for them to get to know each other a little better. And while they did that, I named my cute little parrot friend, Steven. You look like a Steven. On day 11, it was time to gather a literal crap ton of resources with tin can. And after it filled up, I came up with a super awesome plan, and I moved my boat over so I could transfer everything back to base. And then I upgraded that by adding more crafting stations along the path, so I could transfer them down the line to the boat. I'm a genius, I know. And on day 12, I put my plan to the test. And oh boy, did I ever get a ton of resources. As long as I have tin can, I'll be set, and this Primal Fear will be easy peasy. After that, I hatched out some baby pteranodons, and I upgraded some more armor, though I don't think it's really going to help. I headed out to look for an iguanodon, as I'm going to need it for primal narcotics. And then I came across a wandering loot boss? What the hell is that? Ramshackle wandering loot boss? Oh god! The parrot's angry at me. Oh, but I got some babies out of that. Do not go near wandering loot boss. All I wanted was an iguanodon. I get away, and as I'm nearly home, I get ambushed by an old friend. He's angry at me. Very angry. Very angry. Well, I take the raft to go recover my stuff. Yeah, that is not scary. That's not scary at all. And when I get there, I take a moment to compose myself before I jump in. And I quickly bail from all that death. I'm sorry you're angry. I'm sorry. As a last-ditch effort to get away, I decide to just sacrifice myself and that is when my roof breaks. Well, again. I attempt to move the boat away from the wreckage, but the parrot gets me before I place my bed. Now that the parrot is finally chill, I replace my roof with something more durable. Okay, time for a small explanation. For the next few days, I have to use my stream footage from Twitch. I had been recording my Grounded 100 days, and I forgot to switch the scenes back to Ark on OBS. So all I got is 4 hours and change of black screen. Haha, I'm an idiot, I know. Anyways, follow me on Twitch, chaotic_GYT. Day 13 starts off with creating some toxic kibble. And I'm finally starting to progress up. Hell yeah. My new imprinted pteranodons are ready, so I head off to go and tame some toxic dinos for their eggs so I can make alpha kibble. And I come across a Paleopara that I tamed. I don't remember taming you, bud. And on my way down the hill... Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, it's breaking. Be a bad time to run out of stamina, bud. Oh no! Ouch! Ouch! Son of a bitch. Nope. Okay, after getting my stuff back, I begin breeding the toxics for more egg layers, and then I get chased by a primal tech trike. And well, let's just watch. Oh, that's an alpha lead? No! That ain't good at all. That ain't good at all. F me. I continue on attempting to tame alpha dinos. Oh, I was using the wrong thing. Where's that other one? Where'd it go? No! Not purple murple! That sucks, man. Far away from home to be without a ride. Did he kill my trike? I think he killed my trike. Rip! He killed my trike too! God, oh no! Oh, that's an apex. I come across an alpha pteranodon when I get ambushed by an alpha dodo. Hi. Now that that thing is down, I try to neck gun the pteranodon as that would be an awesome upgrade, but unfortunately, that failed. Of course. Nope. Well, at least I got the dodo. I knock out a low-level normal pteranodon when I get ambushed again, but this time by a stego. Son of a... So I'm forced to build a raft so I can get home. And after getting home, and I grab a replacement pteranodon, I head back out to get the rest of the alphas that I'll need for the kibble. When I come across another alpha pteranodon on day 15, and I attempt to trap it with some billboards, and as I was thinking it was working, it Houdini'd out of the trap. What? So after knocking out another dodo, I try to trap the pteranodon again. Well, at least its torpor is high, so I chase it around, hoping it'll land on, well, land, of course. And after I get it over the land, I scout around for any danger. And everything here appears to be peaceful. Stable. Not aggressive. Okay. Got him. Nice. What? After it and another dodo that I knocked out is up, I build a raft and I sail home, where I begin making up some elemental kibble. And then I take out my new alpha pteranodon for a test run, so I could gather some prime meat. Now I need to find some elemental egg layers. I see these parrots around, but I'm told in stream that they do not work for kibble. But I come across an alpha 130 PT, and that would be a great mate for my current one. So after heading home to make a cage and to make some more kibble, I trap her up, but it's in a really bad spot. Just my luck, eh? After killing the Spino, and being outplayed by an extra large dick bird, I finally get her knocked out. And after waiting for a bit, she finally tames up. While they are procreating in my backyard, I set off to make a primal sniper rifle. And these things are just incredibly expensive to make, and they require sap, which is weird, okay?
Taking a look around.
So I craft up some sap taps and I put them on the tree in the redwoods. Now that I got that done, I need some, and by some, I mean a lot of paste. Luckily, I found some beaver dams north of my base, in the lake. After that, I thought it might be a good idea to have a platform so I can stand on it and collect my sap. And then, like a good neighbor, I unlocked my sap taps for everyone else. And that is back for some more paste, where I nearly made a very deadly mistake as I attacked this fabled Casteroides.
That, I feel like, isn't a regular beaver. Dude, a fabled. Would that thing have killed me?
And after realizing the danger, I let it off a cliff, and I crafted my prize. Now I'm on the hunt for those elemental creatures that lay eggs. My goal, the Mega Raptors. These giant Microraptors are no joke, but I couldn't seem to find one, and as I was looking for it intensely, I didn't notice that Death was also looking for me.
We're here.
Oh, the is that?
I'm dead. I might have dribbled a little bit there.
After a daring rescue of my I finally stumbled upon an iguanodon. As I said earlier, I'll need one of these for its seed converting ability so I can make those primal narcotics. I spent a good chunk of my time gathering, and I crafted a mind wipe tonic to reset my engrams, as I was running out of points very quickly. After getting all of that in order, I crafted up a new Alpha Pteranodon saddle, and then I crafted some toxic narcotics for my new gun, as these are 9 times more effective than the normal narcotics. Perfect. But I'm still lacking in the rest of the supplies I need for bullets. So while I was waiting for gunpowder, I killed an Apex Dillo, and it dropped a better sniper blueprint. Figures. But I still need some more paste when I get sideswiped by a regular Microraptor. Now time for the hard part. The mission? Find and tame those elemental Mega Raptors. Sounds easy, right? Wrong.
Oh no!
An Origin Raptor, one of the first bosses I need to kill in order to progress, and I am in no way ready to deal with one of these bad boys. But if I can convince it to leave my bag, I can recover my shit. But it sounds like there are other problems around. After a few minutes of thinking, I finally nut up and I lead the Origin off the cliff. I grab my and I bail. Hopefully I don't make that mistake again.
Ah!
Okay, well, at least it was a new mistake. Where the did that come from?
That was nice, you bud. No, we're gonna die. I may as well be on the ground floor.
After a few deaths, it's now time to bring out my trusty
making a
theory. Success! I decide it's time to take a break from dying, and I set up the rest of my base's foundations,
Okay, that should have killed 3 minutes.
before heading off to find those elemental egg layers, where I look directly at a Thyla on a tree, and then I let it pounce me like a jack. But with my handy net gun, I was able to escape with what little pride I had left. And since I was looking for giant Microraptors, maybe they share spawns with the micro ones? So I start culling them over and over again for the next couple of days. On day 24, I decided to break and use the SS transmitter, just so I could find the little bastard. So I asked Nat if it might be okay if he turned on the capability on the server. After he did that, it turns out there were none on the map. A quick explanation though, with the release of the mighty Karchar, it turns out it may have slightly over some of the mods and how they spawn in their creatures. So this was borked from the word go. Thanks, Nat. So after a dino wipe, some elementals managed to spawn in, and I tracked down a featherlight of the element variety. But it was quickly dispatched after picking the wrong fight with a Dodo Rex. Just my luck. So after that, I decided to maybe get something I can shoot off the back of, and I hunted down an Alpha Griffin.
The f making that noise?
But there's something loud and scary sounding nearby. Thankfully, the Griffin decided to move away from it, but it decided to take a swim. Well, after contemplating it, I managed to convince it to come to land, where we could hash out an employee contract.
So close. And it's down. That's nice. Beautiful.
Once he was tamed up, I named him Feltrez.
And this griffin's sexy.
And back at base, I learned I can craft these things called tame helpers. These amazing items drop a tame's food by the percentage that you use. So I make a few for the next things I end up taming. I take Feltrez out and we collect some much needed paste when I come across a fabled gas bag, and I wanted to see if I could pick it up and kill it. But after I thought it tried to bite me, I changed my mind and I dropped it, and I went in for the dive bomb attacks instead. But it just vanished after a few attempts.
Where'd it go?
After getting some more paste, I headed out to explore around a bit when I came across the Frost Titan.
Chat is, what the f? Everything around here's like f***ing boom, 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 buffoon ferox. Boom, 7,000. Damn, him right up. It's like a solo taking him with a Giga that can fly. Oh, I got hooked. I got caught. Oh, this might hurt. Oh. Yeah, I just gotta keep moving though. That's the struggle. Yeah, it's a struggle. And then occasionally I just get stuck. The Ice Titan is being drawn back to the center. Did it just heal up? It did. Like it's too focused on everything else and it just keeps wandering around trying to kill everything in it.
After some time though, we end up stalemating, as I just can't keep up with its healing, and he can't keep up with me. So I carry on, and on day 27 I finally find a Mega Raptor. And it came in too hot and too fast. When it decided to hit and run, I came in and I hit back. With Feltrez low on health, I kept my distance until we came up to an island where the Mega Raptor decided to fight a parrot. So I took a moment to make some healing stews. These lovely things heal you or your tame by 5% of the HP per use. And I'll need all the health I can get.
Tame helper. Boom. It's just a low level one, but should be fun to kind of play around with. What the f? Okay, we've got female, another female, another female. Elemental kibble. There we go. Nice.
Things are looking great and I'm on track to getting back my clusters. So I head home. What in the actual fuck?
Oh, what's that sound? Oh, hiya, viewer. Would you like a balloon? Well, Chaotic is, cooling off. I got a small little favor. Okay. What? You don't give favors to strangers? Well, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. And you are? There. Now, we are not strangers anymore. Now, for that favor, would you hit that like button and maybe maybe consider subscribing. Chaotic could use a small little pick-me-up right about now. Oh, and comment down below if you'd like the balloon.
That's right outside my base. Okay, now that I've collected myself, I lead it away, and hopefully it never comes back here.
Get the away from my base. Okay, I think he's far enough away from base now.
I begin day 28 by breeding up my Ice Mega Raptor so I can gain some more kibble dinos. And then I'm on the hunt for some beehives so I can make some sweet veggie cakes. That way I can tame up some Akatina buddies for their sweet, sweet paste creation. But I ended up not finding any, and I move on. I come across an Alpha Anki, but it's being guarded by another Origin Raptor. I decided to take the risk though, and I knock it out. That's when I get ambushed by everything else that happens to attract the Origin towards me. I lead it off a cliff, but it was too late.
Where's my Anki? Is it already dead?
So I moved on to look for a
What's
mammoth.
the original plan? Should be a mammoth around here. Let's just look for a mammoth. Alpha mammoth level. What the an Origin Spino?
And I may have gotten a little too close to the ground again. I resurrect and I grab my Pteranodon and I take it to the crime scene.
Oh, so you've lost your Alpha Griffin.
Yep.
That sucks.
There's the Ferox. Dude, it just randomly exploded. Like, what the There's another Ferox. Right on top of it. Son of a bitch. It was close. Kind of got him running. Like, I'm keeping him rendered in a position where he can only go in one direction away from my corpse. I'm risking it for the biscuit. This way.
I carried on looking for a mammoth. This ended up reminding me, though, of that time on my Extinction 100 days where the mammoths got eaten by everything before I could even tame them. My chat suggested that I tame a Rudolph so I can shoot off the back of it, and I agreed to, if I happen to come across one.
Alright. Rudolph. Alright. I think we're just going to leave him as Rudolph. It makes sense.
And after that, I managed to find a mammoth that's not about to be chewed on like a dog toy. And after it tames up, I return home to craft their saddles, and I give Rudolph a test run.
No. Does it... Yeah. Whoa, it's even faster. What the
Day 30 started off with a close call from some sort of celestial while I was looking for apex dinos so I could make their kibble. And when I was attempting to tame up the third, a primal raptor showed its dominance, and I abandoned it to its fate. After that, I found a
Apex Calicatherium. Honestly, that sounds fun. Oh, yeah, that does. I'm taming that.
So I was thinking that a normal one is awesome, an Apex one must be awesomer, right? After eating the wrong thing, I ended up taking a quick 5-minute nap before taming the Calico and discovered it was awesomer, just not as much as I was hoping for.
That doesn't seem very good. Right-click attack sucks.
But it killed and that's what I was needing in that moment. After a mass killing spree, I came across an Alpha Indom. Someone was kind enough to tell me it's the only non-knockout tame as it lays an egg when it's about to die. And it looks a little bit out of my price range right now. I then headed off to gather some rare mushrooms and rare flowers from the swamp. And I got into a fight with this hard-hitting electric parrot that nearly killed me and my mammoth. But I managed to jump off, throw out Rudolph, and take it down. I then went out and searched for my next kibble tier.
Damn. Nice. Oh, what the is that?
As I'm taming up my first fabled egg layer, I see something scary pop into render. Though at the time, I have no idea what it is or how terribly close to death I am. I move on though, looking for some more fabled pteranodons. I have a few more close calls again.
Whoa! Celestial Rex. Jesus Christ.
And I come across an Alpha Giga.
Alpha Giganotosaurus.
Curious if that would be worthwhile, I set off for home to retrieve Rudolph, and I begin the process of bringing down my first Primal Fear Giga.
Okay, it's down. 5 alpha kibble. Tame helper in there. At least it's down. It's good to go. Nice. We got a Giga.
After it tames up, I take it home and I craft a saddle. And I had some fun chewing on everything I could though, even attempting to kill a primal megalodon. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it had no interest in me. After a bit, I named him Fluffy. And Fluffy, as powerful as he was,
Whoa.
did not, however, protect me from Nukadodos.
Is that a Nukadodo? Did I just like accidentally eat a Nukadodo?
On day 35, I wanted some revenge on the Ice Titan, and Fluffy made it go down hard and fast.
Nice. Origin Spino. Let's just back up really slowly.
After that, I went home to see if I could trap a primal megalodon to kill it, but I had no luck getting them near my trap. So I moved on farming hide and blood when I got ambushed by a primal Tekquetz.
Oh. The bad news is, I'm an idiot.
And after a very long struggle, I finally get it down and discover that they drop blueprints when they die.
What?
I came across a primal raptor fighting a demonic parasaur, and I left before I got caught in the middle of that. I went out to get some sap on day 36, and I discovered that what I seen a few days before was a wild demonic Empress Queen. One of the many bosses I'm gonna have to beat before I can reclaim my cluster. So knowing that I'm nowhere near ready for this, I noped out, and I headed off to look for the other ingredients I'll need. Honey! I'll need these to make some veggie cakes, so I can tame that snail for its precious paste. But after stealing the honey, I did an oops, and they knocked me right off my ride. With no parachutes, gravity unfortunately wins. After recovering my stuff, I daringly scoop up some sap,
Thing of sap and run the away.
and I was able to make 2 cakes. Now I just gotta find a low-level snail. I head off to the swamps where I find a level 45, and it says it only takes 2 to tame. Perfect. So after clearing up the danger, I see that something had already knocked it out for me. Nice. I give it some tame helper and...
Dude, it said it was gonna take 2. Oh, 3. Sakes.
I went back to get some more honey. But instead, I came across a spirit and a chaos style tag teaming everything in the area. After enjoying the show for a moment, I finally find some honey. And I discover that I'm out of long grass and I can't quite make the cakes yet. So I guess maybe now is a good time to build a greenhouse so that I never run out of food again. I tracked down an Omega Sarco to tame so I could upgrade into the next kibble tier. But it was under attack from a griffin. Easy fix. I knocked out the griffin and I let the Sarco eat it, and then I proceeded to force him into friendship.
Down he goes.
I tracked down the other Sarco in the area, but it was also a male.
Oh no, it's a male too.
But I tamed it anyways. I then came across an Omega Aloe, and after a small game of cat and mouse, he also became my friend. And I named him
Ymir.
I found a fabled Megachelon, and because I need so many rare flowers and mushrooms, I took the opportunity to make it my friend as well. But I ran out of ammo and I had to leave it. Since I was out of ammo, I was also out of narcotics. I went on the hunt for a new Iguanodon, since my last one died with Tin Can.
So, as was logging in, I checked to see here, and I actually got Omega eggs from my males. So, not going to complain on that. Yes, we can tame demonics. Not enough resources to pull. Okay, well, what about 10? What do we miss? Primal blood and fabled blood. So we're gonna have to get ourselves some primal and fable blood. Awesome. Demonic parasaur. primal raptor. So, if we can somehow trap it, might be able to kill it. Let's see if we can trap that primal raptor. If we can trap it, we can kill it. And if we can kill it, we can tame some demonics. Okay, there's the raptor, demonic parasaur. Primal raptor has been defeated. It actually won. Damn. Oh yeah, he angry.
After luckily getting my primal blood, I set off for the fabled blood to make the demonic kibble, and I came across 2 fabled brackies. Day 41 was a slow day of grinding resources. Seriously, all day. So I could make a brand new sexy primal sniper, a blueprint I got from killing things. And as I'm out gathering oil, I find a 150 demonic thorny dragon, and I'll have to come back later for that. After a bit, I come across an alpha Anki that I could use in helping me craft up my grinder.
Where can we land that's somewhat safe? Down it goes.
And on day 43, I finally craft the said grinder. And hopefully this means less materials hunting, as I can now grind all the loot I've been gathering.
I cannot grind this. I cannot grind it.
I come across a new fabled mega chelon, and I actually have enough bullets to tame this one.
Down it goes.
After it goes down, I place my kibble in, and a tame helper, and I wait. And wait. And still waiting. Nothing. What the hell is going on here? Now well, I leave it for now, hoping it'll go down over time, and I track down my 150 demonic thorny. And after some work, it finally goes down. Right next to a celestial ferox.
That deals with the ferox. Oh no! Demonic kibble 6. How much damage did that do? Not much. 6. Okay, we'll put in some tame helper.
After it was up, I tracked down a sexy looking girl for him. And she really wasn't happy about it. Oh! Apparently I can shoot up. It took me a bit of convincing to get her away from my corpse, but I managed to do it. And once I had my stuff back, I found a nice high cliff to shoot at her from. Well, her tail anyways. Haha. After she goes down and I tame her up, nice, I take them home so they can do the hanky-panky, but they refused.
Enable? They're not enabling. They're not enabling.
Looks like Nat forgot to turn on demonic breeding. Oh well, so I decided to take them out for a walk, so I could kill other demonics with them, and I could craft a saddle out of it. And I ended up coming across the demonic parasaur, and they absolutely wrecked it. And after a small journey, I came across a demonic meso. And since the para was easy, this should be easy. Right? Right? Wrong!
What? They just flatlined both of them. What? No.
Well, at least I got the hide I needed for the saddle. I then found a demonic para fighting a primal raptor. And after making some more kibble, I come across another 140 demonic thorny. And after a little adventure of trying to get him down, I feed him and he's quickly up.
Dude. Fuck, I'm just killing everything. Nice.
After spending a long while killing everything I came across, like a boss.
Oh, I dropped an egg. Nice. There we go. Let's try this. I'm either gonna regret my decisions and lose my third thorny dragon, or... Oh no, we f***ed him up. We f***ed him up hard.
I returned to my down mega chelon, so I could experiment with getting its food down enough so I could tame it. And after giving it a bunch of tame helper, I went to go kill some more stuff.
It right up. Direct hit.
When suddenly I realized it wasn't working the way I thought it would.
Oh, it's losing taming. What the f***? That means I'm gonna have to drain its entire food supply. Oh, no.
I carried on my way, killing everything I could on my way back to base. And once I was there, I set up some of the boss flags to show off my victory. And to craft more tame helpers, but I was low on, well, I'll let you guess. Yes, it was rare flowers. I returned to my downed Mega Chelon, where I got ambushed by a death worm as I was grabbing the rare flowers. Back at base, I crafted my tame helpers, and I set up a new Primal Forge.
Holy look at that go.
Before heading back to finally try and tame that Mega Chelon.
44, 58, 75. Yeah, see, it's slowly draining even as it's nice. Nice. Mint.
I named my Thorny Dragon.
Kozo. Monster Kozo.
And I started crafting up some healing potions to start taking down all of the Origin bosses. I tracked down a 140 Origin Raptor, and I get set up to fight it when I see
Is that a Fabled Theory? 140.
I see it went down right next to my main objective. And I have to find a way to pull the boss to a new place so I don't kill the Theory.
Oh, I was going to come for him, but he's coming for me.
And thus begins the most epic battle you'll never see. Well, because of the smoke. What can I do about it?
Nice. We got it. This is the no durability shit, isn't it? That's a hell of an upgrade.
Once down, it's a matter of moments, and I now have a Fabled Theory too.
We got family PvE. That's what this guy's going to be.
As I'm looking for my next Origin to kill, I find a low-level female demonic Thorny. And I decide I'm gonna tame that too.
It just went down. Did. Awesome.
I knock it out and I move on to kill the Origin Carno. And it was about as interesting as the Raptor kill.
There we go. Nice.
After killing that, I find a Primal Aloe.
Nice.
And as I was exploring around, I found an artifact in those floating island caves. I find an Origin Argent, and it was a little bit more challenging to kill as it flew in circles around me, making it harder to land a direct hit. But after a while, it goes down. After it went down, I went back to finish taming up my Thorny. And then I headed off to the Redwoods when I came across an Artifacto. These guys give artifacts as loot, and I might need a few of these so I can craft up the remaining spawners for the Origins I can't find. But there's still a few more Origins that I'll need left on the map, so I tracked them down. First up is the Origin Bear that murdered all my mammoths from before.
There we go.
And then it's that Origin Spino that nearly ambushed me when I killed the Frost Titan. Both of them went down easy peasy.
Nice. Down it goes.
I headed home and I prepared to summon in the Origin Wyvern.
I love how this thing has zero about me or... I can't say.
Now this beast puts up a fight.
Don't worry. Oh,
Well, mostly because I made a huge mistake and I forgot to pay attention to my stamina, and my charge buff ran out, allowing it to place a stamina bleed.
why am I stamina regenning? Does that bleed? Okay. See if we can get him distracted on something else for a minute. Okay, it's hooked on a tree. I'll take it. Powered up. Okay. Round 2.
When suddenly it takes off.
Where the is he going? I think we might have him here. Nice.
Up next,
One Origin Rex.
and well, it hit hard, but I hit harder.
So we can now make a Celestial Indom Emperor.
After that, I set up a tech force field to protect the base, and as I'm checking out its glory, I see an Oviraptor
Hey.
bouncing off it.
You.
If you didn't know, these little guys boost passive egg production when they are on wander, or in my case, once it tames up, I just jam it into a terminal and forget about
There
it.
you go. Go in there. Do your little buffy buff.
I went out exploring on day 53, and a tree kitty made a pass at me.
Okay, if I see a better Rudolph. Oh, off. We're dead. I got killed by a regular old Thyla.
Once I collected my stuff, I seen a primal Dodorex, and I figured let's kill that, when I get sideswiped by a light Mega Raptor, and my poor Pteranodon Steven paid the price for my inability to look before I leap.
No! Not Steven!
But at least I killed the Dodorex in Steven's memory, and then I found another Origin Bear. From the sounds of it, I'm gonna need a lot of these Origins in order to beat this mod. So I'll be killing another full set of them so I can fight the demonic Empress Queen.
Oh man, I'm running out of stamina again. Okay, I'd like to think I'm gonna run away. I used a stamina thing. Why did I run out of stamina so quick? Oh yeah, bear right slow, eh? Yeah, how you like that? Huh? How you like them apples?
The breeding for demonic and celestials are now enabled, and I begin breeding my new army of Thornies. While waiting on them, I headed off to find some sort of new griffin to fly around on, and I came across a dark griffin and figured, well, it was good enough. And then I went off to find myself a celestial Thyla. I love me a Thyla, so this one is a must-have.
Got him.
After getting them tamed up, I named my new griffin and my new Thyla.
Livy, you shall be Jason. Jason, we're gonna be the best of friends.
And then after that, I took Jason out for a little fun.
The C is a breath attack? That's cool. What's his power up? X. Whoa. Yeah, just those random fish for no reason. Nice. I love that. It's roars, it's death.
As I was having fun on day 55, I came across a 140 Celestial Theory, and I couldn't resist taming that.
That ain't good. Hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. I was playing a very dangerous game. Where'd it go? Down already? It is. That was a fast 30 seconds. Alright, we'll name this one after Patreon supporter too. We got Ban. Good old Ban.
And then I went after some light parrots so I could harvest their babies' feathers later on when I need them. It was then time to test out my new theory. Though not as powerful as the demonic, it is still quite fun to use.
Oh, the theory is so much better.
I was told the fabled theory is better for harvesting, so I put them to the test. And well, I'm not 100% sure, but I felt they were about the same at every test I did. After that, I went off and searched for a mate for my theory, as I planned to breed them for the Celestial Emperor. And I did find one, but there was a demonic meso wrecking everything near it.
Feel like I should go higher up. Well, there's my theory. Female. Fly, 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 fly. Let's see here. Do I got the mutator unlocked? Cloning. Yeah, I got the cloning chamber, so I can make the mutator and we can change it.
After knocking out the theory, I decided to finish off that monkey. I figured it might be time to at least put some walls up at my base, and I did just that. But I ran out of resources, so I headed out to tame a Celestial Argy to carry my Anki back and forth between the islands. After it was tamed up, I took it home and I tested its abilities for a bit before using it to find a better Anki. And after a quick gathering session, I finished off my walls.
All of that just so we could build some windows. Let's see here. Oop. That looks sharp in the corner. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And I finally crafted my Primal Tech Quets.
And boom. Fucking Primal Tech Quets. Damn, thing's almost got 1,000,000 health.
But it wouldn't let me make a saddle for some reason. On day 60, my fully bred up and imprinted demonic Thornies were ready. And after saddling one up and giving it a max experience potion, I named it,
I think we'll just name it Oscar, since Oscar just popped in the chat.
and I went on a killing spree like no other I've ever done before.
Oh yeah. That guy just came running through like he was gonna own me.
I popped out a ton of parrots so I could harvest their feathers. And after going on a Texas Chainsaw Massacre on them, I threw out an imprinted theory, and then I named it.
And pretty sure it spells biscuit wrong. I apologize, but we're gonna leave it like that.
And I went to work making up tons of health and stamina potions to prepare for the Celestial Emperor. And on day 63, I headed to the volcanic island to summon him in. After I find a quiet spot at the top of the volcano, I set up and I get ready to throw Biscuit in. When I click on the wrong button.
Kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, now I'm definitely nervous. Oh! Oh, man. I definitely something up there, alright? No ands, ifs, or buts about it. I up. I up hard, alright? I thought that was my celestial theory. I have got to start drinking because I would not make these mistakes if I was drunk. Oh my fucking Jesus. Fucking stupid mother. God. Ah.
After making my way back, I go straight into battle.
And we begin. I am stuck. Oh boy, we took a bit of a beating there. Oh boy, we're taking some damage. Okay. I'm just like non-stop. Come on, aim down. Oh my goodness. Holy f***ing hell. Come on, it's like aim down. Like it just launches it across the god map. I have cocooned. This is fine. This is totally fine. We got this. I don't know how we got this, but we got this. Okay. I am pretty much at a loss here because he's in this f***ing hole and I can't hit him. I'd just rather straight up tank his damage. Get up here in range. Big. It doesn't matter if she powers down Celestials because Celestials suck. No, that ain't good. Not a way around this fucking problem. Just jump in the lava with it. Oh boy, this is not fun. Oh, you are one ugly. Holy sh**, holy f***, holy f***, holy f***, holy f***, holy f***. How did I get out and you're still in there, huh? Oh, fuck, that was close. Just eat my fire breath. Oh, we got this. We got this. We got this. Me. God, am I at least getting him down? Oh, we're gonna be here for 6 days. Damage number simulator. think I got this. I think. Being the operative word. Honestly, I don't even think the breath attack does that much damage. It's great when the numbers come out, though. Like the big guy, like all of his minions. At least if I stand and stare at a wall, I can hit it. Okay. Got 20 million health down so far. We're doing better now that we're up here. Fighting him like a man. That's it. So we need three hits of 90,000. So every 30 hits is 1 million. 300 hits of 30 million. So we need like 900 hits total to hit him, to kill him. Ah, f you. It's so annoying how I'm taking burn damage out of this. Yeah, you ugly motherfucker. Just got up and die already. Come on. Come on. Oh, my poor Mega Raptor got her. Okay, he's almost half. It's almost half. He's almost half. We're almost there. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh, man. I have foolishly brought myself into this fight, not knowing a thing. Oh, that was close. I'm glad I looked up. You're Nat laughing at this fight. They'd be like, Celestial Theory, what the is wrong with you? And I'll be like, I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. What do we got left? Alright, 35 out of 79. Now we're actually halfway there. I'm surprised we're still on this mountaintop. This blue, ugly mother just doesn't know when to die. I hope the Empress Queen isn't this bad. Although those thorny dragons do a ton of damage. Probably be a lot easier with them. Stop lagging. Let me get my healing on. Alright, 26 million health. We are so close. Shot it right in between his legs. Like, this is all just about micromanagement, this whole fight. It's crazy. The one thing I suck at is micromanaging. Oh, this is the most longest sufferable fight I've ever done, I think. I'm stressed to the 9. I'll probably think it was fun afterwards, but right now I don't think it was fun. Okay, can I call a timeout, bud? I need a break. I need to, like, take a drink. My index finger is killing me right now. Oh, holy Jesus. What are we at? Oh, 7 million health. It's been 2 days since we started this fight. 2 endgame days. 3 million health. 3 million. 3 million. 3 million. 3 million. 1 million. 1 million. 7,000. Bam. Holy Oh. Journeyman Celestial Helm. Celestial Ascended Boots. After what was an exhausting battle, I took my rewards and I headed home, where I set up to tame my very own Celestial Indom. After I summoned it in, I knocked it out, and then I tamed it up. And I'd take it for a small test run. And after that, I went on an origin killing spree to get the remaining parts I need to fight the demonic Empress Queen. And while I was out exploring around, I found a Primal Broodmother, and I figured, well, that could be fun to kill. Primal Broodmother.
And it was like flamethrowing a spider. So yes, of course it was fun.
Dude, he's not even focused on me. He's almost dead. He said this thing hurts. It doesn't even give a about me. It gave up before I even started. I then finished off killing the remaining origins I needed, and I crafted up the summoning token, and I headed off to fight the Empress Queen. Here she comes.
And with my demonic thornies, her reign was short-lived.
God, this cocooning thing sucks. It's already looked kind of bloody, so not gonna be as long as the fight as the end dom. God, that cocoon is what's gonna get me killed. No. It's almost dead. Oh, down. Dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ah. Okay. Demonic armor provides heavy physical protection, provides infinite stamina so you never get tired. So that way I can run infinitely. I headed home and I proceeded to spawn in her tameable version. And my last origin arrow didn't even count as a hit. Yet you can see the blood splatter. So I had to try and run back to base where I could make more. But I learned the hard way that the Empress Queen gives zero about my shield. And after a few deaths, she finally buried herself long enough for me to get everything I needed, and I was finally able to tame her. There we go, now it registered. Oh my god, go down, go down, go down. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Holy that almost got me. Oh, I felt that was a little bit more potent than 2 times. Just a little bit. Oh, still needs more kibble. Here, just take it all. It's all yours. Nice. Glad it didn't kill everything else. Oh, it wrecked my roof though. That is so cool. I took my queen out for a test run, and I was kicking everything's nice. Some poor apex wolf. Fabled Magmasaur. Rip. Right up until I came up to a demonic Capro, and I got nuked off of her. Well, because I let her barrier fall in all of my excitement. What the Then I got nuked again on my way back to my corpse. And then I got lost and I couldn't find my corpse. But after a while of searching through the vast swamps, I finally see her. Well, that was close. I try my best to get her to fight without getting deleted by those spirit orbs, but she's slowly getting pushed back and eventually falls off the edge. Dude. Grab my shit. Alright, let's go fight me a broodmother. Got it. Hopefully we can find a place to land here. That would not be a good place to land. It's finally my favorite number day. Day 69. Nice. And on this day, I will spend it slaying every primal, origin, and boss level creature I can find. It is. So I can gather up enough stuff to craft the Chaos and Spirit Guardian summoners. Primal Fear's greatest challenge. And the key to reclaiming my cluster. But I'm still a few items short for the Chaos Guardian. The next few days is pretty much the same, killing origins and anything else that crosses my path, gathering resources and prepping to fight the Chaos Guardian. On day 73, after crafting up some forward operating base pieces, I set off to the Volcanic Islands again, where I seen a Wild Emperor and a few origins. I'll have to clear them up so I can fight the Chaos Guardian unabated. But first, I place down my forward operating base, and I begin popping out my army of demonics and celestials, and then I set off to kill that emperor. I almost died. Okay, this is it. I got my empress, my large thorny dragon, and Theory army, and this is going down. And he's been summoned. I begin the fight, and I'm immediately greeted with a massive amount of red text. But I press on when the server begins to lag out. I'm assuming that this is happening because of the server save combined with the mass numbers of creatures dying. Server's lagging. But it pops back up and we resume the fight. Oh. After a short while, my entire army is obliterated, and I end up taking a blast to the face that pins me down
and just deletes me and my tame. Oh god. Oh god! What the f happened there? Wow! Well, that was an interesting development. Dude, I put on that primal potion and I ate 2 more and it still died. Wow. We are in trouble. I return to my death location and I lure the Chaos Guardian away. But that thing is fast as f, and it takes me a bit to lose it. Come on, Aggro, it's something else. I don't want Livy to die. Okay. Me, that was close. That was intense. I recover my stuff and I begin throwing out more tames for the slaughter when I get picked off by a dark Mega Raptor. What? Oh no, I needed Livy. I get the rest out and I recover my Empress's inventory. I take my replacements to go and find the Guardian and I begin round 2. The battle was hard fought and it was killing my tames faster than I could replace them, and I ended up retreating. I need to change my game plan if I'm gonna beat this boss. Dun dun dun. Another one bites the dust. The next 2 days were spent killing everything I needed to re-summon in the Chaos Guardian again, including another Empress Queen, as I needed both its essence and a replacement tame. Go down, you ugly son of a... There we go. After getting it, I headed back out and I slayed everything in my path, including a Primal Manticore that put so much torpidity at me it knocked out my Empress. No. Oh. Take my stimulant and wake up. Thankfully, the Manticore died before I knocked out. Oh. And then I died from stupidity again. I returned to find that my Empress is okay. She appeared to kill the demonic Thorny, but another demonic spawned in to replace it. And another Manticore joined in. And the Empress was having a terrible time killing it too. And without my stuff, I was limited in options. She managed to kill him just in time, as she was knocked out within seconds of killing them. But she decided that sleep sliding was a good thing. I rushed to grab my stuff, but she had kept going, and I lost her for a moment. The only option was down, and I was correct as I found her being chewed on by 3 Primal Megalodons. After what felt like forever, she woke up on her own, and I rescued her from that certain doom. Okay, we're good. I finished off the day taming a new Griffin and a Celestial Argent. It's down. I win. That morning, I made a mutator so I could gender swap one of the Argents, and I could begin breeding them, because the Argents were my plan to fight the Chaos Guardian. Though, I was also setting up a backup plan since any video that I watched on the subject had boosted settings that I do not have. I then spent the next 4 days killing, breeding, gathering, and crafting everything I would need to fight the Chaos Guardian again. I was ready for my rematch by day 84, and after releasing as many tames as I was allowed to, I marched them up the hill and I summoned in this massive beast for one final stand. Now, we are ready. I hope, because here he comes. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it? I can't do anything. I'm lagging. Well, they're doing a good amount of damage to him, but they're all going to fall here. Well, that didn't work out according to plan. Plan B it is. Yeah, this should work. I re-throw out an army to replace the dead, and I bring out my Emperor Indom. His Thorns attack has a neat little trick of grounding flyers, and this should give me the advantage I need to allow my Thornies to DPS it without dying as fast. Well, in theory. As I try to find it again, I stumble upon a wild demonic Thorny dragon, and it ends up wrecking my entire army. God, get out of the way, you idiots. I head back to get out more, and give some of them some saddles, and I end up finding an Origin Spino. And then it kicks my army's ass too. So I take a moment to heal them up as best I can. After throwing out even more tames, I head off to pull it back to fight me. But it just flies away faster than I can run, so I have to pull out my griffin to bring it back to the island.
Follow me, please. Follow me.
And I get it on some stragglers, and then I use my end arm to lure it back to the army. And here we go again.
Let me out of this hole. They're just all missing. That one missed. Oh god, no, no. Chaos Dragon's taking a beating at least this time.
It wasn't long before it wiped out the army again, and it ended up being a 1v1.
Oh god. Still got 500 million health. Come on, get out of this being stuck bullshit. Rip Thorny Dragon. You! Where you at? Yeah, we're making progress. Ouch. Get out of this! Ah!
I'm starting to get a decent routine going. I knock it out of the sky, bite it a few times, it flies away, and we repeat. But every now and then it goes flying off the cliff and right out of render. This fight was going good right up until an Origin Carno spawned in.
Is an Origin just spawn in? Jesus Christ, just what I needed. More reasons not to fucking... Oh!
And it added to the incoming damage. I kept fighting though, and eventually I knocked the Wyvern out of render again, so I took advantage of that so I could kill the Carno. I drag it below and I find a few survivors and I use them to finish off the Origin. After getting out more for the army, I leave them there and I head off to find where it went. I find it not too far away near a natural bridge, along with some other survivors. But they end up getting me stuck.
Oh, this ain't good.
After I get away from being stuck, I decide to check the Chaos Wyvern's health, and I'm halfway to beating it. So after a quick blast, I run through the bridge, and as I turn around, I notice it got stuck. Interesting.
Is my lone Thorny Dragon going to be able to do this? You know what? I'm just going to let this play out for a minute. I don't want to with this.
So I throw out a couple of more Thornies, and it takes off. So I have to chase it down again. After I catch up to it, I have to remind it that we are in the middle of a fight. I lure it back to the bridge, and I get it stuck again. And I let my army do the work.
He's not completely stuck. He's just mostly stuck. Got 165 million health. Yeah. 15 million health. 15 million health. 10 million health. Yeah! We got it! Holy we got it.
With how hard that was and only 10 days left, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that Spirit Guardian in time. But I'll be if Nat thinks I'm going to lose my cluster to him. So I get to work on finding whatever I can to summon in the final Guardian.
Oh, we got one Celestial now.
On my adventures of gathering what I need, I run into a Wild Reaper Empress Queen. And I begin trying to kill it. It's going well when it tail swipes me down the hill. Right into another Empress. But after a tense couple of minutes, I managed to kill them both.
Two demonic Ember souls, just like that.
I can now tame Chaos creatures, and there just happens to be a 130 Chaos Styla in the Redwoods.
Got him.
So I head there to tame that beautiful, majestic creature. You could almost say it's my channel's spirit animal. Well, chaos animal. Haha!
But our names, so we got Share.
After crafting a saddle, I take Share on a hack and slash adventure, where I end up noticing things are just dying in my presence. Turns out these guys do passive AoE damage to all enemies in range. Plus the fireballs of death.
Nice.
After killing for a while, I run into a Chaos Rex. So I figure I may as well test that out too. So I tame it. And even though it's slower than the Thyla, it's not any weaker for it. And it's just as fun to kill things on.
At least we f***ed it up.
I see that another Empress has spawned in, so I decided to play with it for a moment. But my unimprinted Rex is just taking way too much damage. So I got the f*** out of Dodge, and I leave it there for now. And after I have my fun, I name it after my greatest Patreon supporter, Natural Cauzes.
He'll love that.
I come across a 175 Chaos Griffin. I was informed these are a must-have if I'm gonna take on the Spirit Guardian before day 100. And after landing a direct hit on it,
Okay, here we go.
it's not long before it kills poor Cat.
Oh, that just missed me. That hit me. Oh, no. I have no idea where my Chaos Griffin is. Oh, it just died. Oh, something died. Not good. Not good at all.
Luckily, it knocks out as I'm falling, and I finally have a worthy Griffin. And with it, I rain chaos from above. Day 95. I have 5 days left that will decide the fate of my cluster. And I'm going to need a mate for this bad boy. So I search for it, but I'm having difficulties even locating one. But eventually I find it in the cave underneath the floating islands.
Oh, there it is. In the f***ing cave. Nice. Just dodge and duck and dip and dive and weave and hopefully it doesn't fall out of the cave. And down it goes. Noise. Behavior enable mating.
Once it's up, I take them home and I begin making me some more flying chaos babies. And now I only need a few more things before I can summon in the Spirit Guardian. So I kill and kill and kill until I come across an Origin Wyvern. And well, I'm in need of the practice killing its bigger, scarier cousin. So after some failures,
Oh, that ain't good.
I finally start getting the feel for dive bombing.
Got him.
Day 97. There's only 3 days left. But at least I have everything ready to go to summon in the final Guardian. I would like to take a moment and thank all of you for watching this far. You are awesome. Now, are you ready?
Here we go. Bum 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 bum.
I begin the fight feeling confident and ready, but I quickly learned that fighting the spirit wyvern is gonna take a lot more effort than anything I have fought before it. Because I swooped down right into an invisible death ball
that hurt.
and I nearly die within the first few attacks that I made. I was informed that the best way to do this is to do a figure 8 with my griffin and get into the pattern of blasting it as we meet near the middle. But since I am chaotic, that is nearly impossible for me. But I get some good hits in every now and then, and as time progresses, I get better and better at hitting my target. Well, until I mess it up.
Oh, f off. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. Son of a...
I quickly check my terminal. Luckily, I have one replacement griffin, so I breed it with his mom, so I can have another backup if I need it. And after using a full experience potion, I level it up and I head back to recover my stuff. But I couldn't find my other griffin's corpse. So now I have to fly home so I can craft new healing potions. And after that, I hunt down some primal bosses so I can get their primal health potions. And after killing a couple, I return to finish the fight. I have to give it my all. No more mistakes. I must do this.
Oh. I missed. And I missed again, and I missed again, I missed again. Alright, get the figure 8 going here. And... oh, we got a long ways to go. Is this thing chasing me or not? Alright, so in theory, as we get going here, I'll get better at this. In theory. It keeps getting distracted on some other shit. I don't like it. Too long on that one. Just f***ing missed there. Where'd it go? Did it go? Like, it looks cool and all, Spirit Wyvern, but, you know, it's really hard to see. This thing despawned. Oh, there it is. Direct hit. Oh, snap. That was close. I'm lit up like a f***ing Christmas tree here. Whoa. Direct hit. Direct f***ing hit. Ouch. He's out of render. Just take a minute. Let's breathe. Stretch my fingers. They were starting to hurt. Keep doing this for the next 6 to 9 years. We should get it. 770 million. Down 100 million health. I got this. We got this. You got this. We all got this. Oh, that was a mess. Never mind. Man, I'm gonna need some stamina though. Whoop. $625 million. We are making progress, ladies and gentlemen. This is a long, slow grind, but we got this. We got this. Whoops. We got this. 560 million, I think. So once we get them to 400, that'll be halfway. In rolls the fog, in rolls the fog. Definitely did not intend to smack into him. I was trying to avoid that. Direct hit to the f***ing face. Dude, we gotta be close to halfway by now. Oh, my back is starting to kill me. Why do I gotta be an old man? That poor Velonosaur. He's minding his own business, and suddenly, just so I could get a breather for a minute. Holy f***. Ugh. I don't know where he went, but he flew that way. So I'm going to back up for a minute, get out of render. I need to seriously take a small break. I've been at this for like 2 f***ing hours. Yeah. Oh no! Got stuck real bad. Gotta stop hitting him with my bird. Hit him with the balls, not the bird. Yeah. Do this. Let's keep doing this. And yeah! So I've pretty much got this down to a science. For the most part. Other than smash him in the face every now and again. Gotta be getting close. Gotta be in the 100 mils by now. Oh, looks like we got a second. There he is. 172 million! Yeah! Get it down by the, get down below 100 million. It's the final countdown. Keep doing direct hits like that, and we'll be done before we know it. Got him! Yes! The Oh, it's just a regular spear wyvern. I got ambushed! Oh. Holy f***, I did it! Suck it, Nat! I beat your Primal Fear.
Chaotic, you know it's not that easy, right? There's just 1 or 2 more bosses for you to defeat.
Oh, no, 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 no! What the fuck?